Hello, Virgos, and welcome to your horoscope for April 2024. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. And thank you for joining me today. So, here today, I'm going to discuss the main events happening in April, and I'll tell you how they will influence your zodiac sign on a deeper level. This horoscope is most accurate for your ascendant sign, also called the rising sign. However, you can also watch it for your moon sign or your sun sign if you wish, just to get a bigger picture and a wider perspective upon your life. All right, so here we go, Virgos. A big welcome to you. We've got a big month. We've got your ruler Mercury will be retrograde this month from the very first of the month until the 25th. All right, so let's begin well, let's start from the beginning. Yeah, so Mercury retrograde this time around will occur in the sign of Aries. Aries is a cardinal fire sign connected to action, drive, and also the initiative to initiate something fresh and brand new. When Mercury is retrograde, we often experience transportation delays. Very often, electronic devices seem to fail or break down completely. And also, we experience miscommunication with other people. Sometimes emails don't reach our inbox, they end up in the junk box, and so on. So overall here, this isn't a good month for starting anything brand new. Any new ideas that come into your mind, write them down, try to implement them from the 25th of April when Mercury will station direct, and there will be that forward momentum. We will regain the clarity that we may lack throughout the month. Overall, this retrograde will be in your eighth house, and the eighth house, along with the second, these two houses have been already influenced by the eclipses last year, Aries and Libra. This time around, we are going to have a solar eclipse in your eighth house, along with Mercury retrograde. So clearly, there is some issue or some matter that needs to be addressed in this area of your life. Overall, here, it looks like you are undergoing a certain degree of transformation in your life. So something is changing in your life. You are changing. I think there is a lot of healing that you're going through this year and probably also last year with Chiron here, along with the North Node. Overall, with the North Node in the eighth house, there is more luck when it comes to any potential investments or any commissions, bonuses, or any returns from any potential investments you may have made recently or in the recent past. Anything that you want to earn through your own efforts, through your own capabilities, you will have to push harder. You will have to implement generally more energy, more effort. Anything that you do through partnerships or perhaps anything that you gain through investments is much easier to achieve. So that's on a side note. Overall, with Mercury retrograde here, you will be reviewing your business partnerships, your intimate relationships comes under light or under a major focus. And also, this is the area where generally joint and shared resources, any investments that you may have. This could be also a time when you will be dealing with a potential mortgage you may have for any loans, debts. Overall, this is the area that deals with money that is not connected to our regular income. This is the area of life that deals with insurance payouts, taxes. So generally, you could be dealing with finances. You could be also dealing with your intimate relationship, implementing the necessary changes, having these important conversations. It's really important also to remain diplomatic as you can, because Mercury retrograde can generally bring a lot of confusion, lack of clarity, misunderstandings. This is also your ruler, so you will be questioning yourself. You might be in two minds. So this isn't a time, generally a month, to rush with any decisions, to be impulsive, to act recklessly. This is a time to slow down, take a step back, reassess the situation you are dealing with. See the pros and cons of any major decisions you want to take or make around this time. Ideally, anything brand new, delay until the 25th. Overall, here you could be also renewing your mortgage. Now, this is also when you might receive the money that was owned to you. This could be connected to some refunds or insurance payouts, for instance. So this could be also very much the case. Overall, transformation is on the horizon for you, because you've got the solar eclipse here as well. A solar eclipse is connected to new beginnings. Eclipses overall accelerate the timeline. So some new beginnings. I think generally it feels like you are closing a major chapter in your life and you're starting something brand new. This could be about a connection you've been growing recently. Perhaps you have reached that depth and that mutual connection that you've been working on recently. This could be connected to a business partnership. This could be connected to investments that you'll be making. This could be about a situation that has already started in January, because in the second part of January, the North Node was at 19 degrees of Aries. That whenever the North or the South Node reaches the degree of an eclipse, then this is a time when this eclipse is activated. So the North Node was at 19 degrees of Aries, the degree of this eclipse in January, the second part of January. So think about what you were dealing with around that time, because this is when this eclipse was already activated. And now during this solar eclipse, you are probably dealing with a situation that has already started in the past, most likely in January, second part of January. You might feel this massive urge to let go of any habits or any patterns, relationships that no longer serve you, that have fulfilled its purpose. It's an opportunity for growth, for a massive renewal on a deep, deep level. So overall, this eclipse, you will look at, you will look much closer at your deep connection with another person or with other people, at your financial situation. The solar eclipse connects with Chiron by a conjunction, tight conjunction. Chiron is connected to healing energy, but also to our wounds. So any wounds or any insecurities connected to intimacy, to trust, to shared resources, they might come up around this time as well. You've got this amazing opportunity for releasing these energies, for healing, in order to experience a greater sense of renewal. But at the same time, you are closing a very long chapter in your life, a 19 years chapter. So with this eclipse in the 8th house of transformation, there is this amazing opportunity for healing, for releasing the old energies, fears, phobias, deeply rooted feelings and emotions in order to go through a process of a rebirth. So here, by confronting these deep energies and by working through them, there is this amazing potential for growth, personal growth, transformation as well. Now, on the 20th, we've got Jupiter and Uranus conjunction in Taurus at 21 degrees. Another really important event of 2024. And here with Jupiter being the planet of growth and good luck and abundance, and Uranus is connected to the unexpected, futuristic energy. And Taurus is connected to stability, practicality. And when Jupiter and Uranus conjoin in Taurus on the 20th of April at 21 degrees of Taurus, this conjunction can bring a sense of adventure, excitement to your life. There could be opportunities for travel, for expanding your wisdom, knowledge. And overall, this is when you could also move to the next level in your life, in your profession, in your career. I think for some Virgos, this could play out in a way that perhaps you will regain or maybe gain the confidence that you may have lacked when it comes to being your authentic self in the outside world. Perhaps there will be opportunities connected to fulfilling some goals or dreams related to adventure, related to reaching your purpose in some way. I think there's a lot of opportunities here for finding your inner voice, for moving forward with your dreams and goals and career-related objectives, but at the same time, travel, meeting like-minded people, and feeling more free and independent in many, many ways. But at the same time, this is also about embracing the unknown, embracing the unexplored. in many ways, because it seems like the universe is pushing you or guiding you towards some new and exciting opportunities. On the 23rd, we've got a Scorpio full moon at 4 degrees, and this is happening in your third house. So here, yet again, we've got the third and the ninth axis highlighted. The sun is in your ninth house, where Jupiter and Uranus conjunction takes place. And the moon, the full moon, is in your third house. Very often when the full moon occurs in the third house, this is when we deal with a certain matter that requires a little bit of thinking. Perhaps under that scorpionic influence, it will also require some digging and perhaps thinking things through as well. Remember, Mercury is still retrograde. So if you will be contemplating a specific decision that you need to make around this time, see the pros and cons of this situation. And don't act recklessly or perhaps impulsively. This is when you might uncover something that was hidden from you. So there could be some surprising news. There could be some major decisions you'll be making. Overall communication is really, really important. So you need to be clear as you can, but at the same time, could be a really powerful full moon connected to self-reflection or even transformation through introspection and honest and authentic communication with others. So here, be mindful of any intense emotions, intense feelings, and also be mindful of your words, because your words will be very impactful around this time, will have a very, very strong and deep influence. So if you snap, for example, then it might have a very strong influence and impact on the other person. So that's something to keep in mind. Drive carefully as well, because we've got a square to Pluto. And if you will be working with your hands, because the third house has a traditional association with Gemini, and Gemini is connected to our hands, then also be careful of working with sharp objects. Now, the square to Pluto in Aquarius in your sixth house means that perhaps you will be moving away from some old routines or habits. Perhaps there will be some readjustment going on in your daily life, daily routine, some lifestyle changes as well. This full moon is connected to a solar eclipse we had back in October 2022. See what happened in your life around that time, because it will be quite relevant during this full moon. Now, during this time, you could be also healing yourself. It might not be easy, but this is connected to generally transformation that might occur through communication. Perhaps a therapy, perhaps through a important conversation you will have with another person, perhaps with your sibling, perhaps someone from your everyday life. Perhaps there will be changes at your work, and that will require to get out of your comfort zone. This could be also connected to major changes in your immediate environment, in your immediate community, that are out of your control. So you might actually reorganize your schedule around this time as well. Now, the month ends with Mercury stationing direct in Aries at 15 degrees on the 25th of the month. Mercury direct in your 8th house suggests intense mental focus on matters related to shared resources, joint ventures, partnerships, deep and profound connections that you may have with other people. You might also have a stronger need to communicate with others on a much deeper level. Now, we will explore it further closer to the day. Now, thank you very much, Virgos. I wish you a pleasant month, and until the next time, bye for now.